got to keep your hair straight in this, on this trip because we're going to be filming. All we're going to do is look for opportunities to share God's love with the people that we're working with. If we see an opportunity where folks just want to talk, we'll put down the paintbrushes and the hammers, and we'll just try to share God's love with them, let them know that we're there to encourage them. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright, hey, this is the first day here working. As you can see, this is the outfit. Just to give you an idea of what we're doing. Here on our first day, we're doing just our team. We got several teams scattered throughout the area. And our team has been commissioned to gut all this area out. As Ray, if you can get a shot of that. We got to get all this out. We're putting it all in big in trash cans and then moving it downstairs because we're on the second floor. We're moving it downstairs, trash can by trash can, into a big, I guess it's a 40, what they call a 40, a big dumpster.
I kind of felt a little bit like Jonah. I don't want to go. Lord, don't send me to New Orleans. I've just heard a lot of bad things about this place, but we just kept having folks saying, "When we going back? When we going back?" So I contacted a pastor down here. He assured me that they were still taking groups, that they really needed help. There was at least 4 or 5 more years worth of work to do, and please come. We need you.
I didn't think that I was going to be useful here. I didn't know any construction work, still don't, but I know how to tear things up now. What I get out of it, I've gotten to know my friends at church. I've made new friends, deep friendships, got to know people from other churches and other parts of the country. It's just been dynamite all around.
And thank y'all for helping them. Straight up. Now you got it. Thumbs up, bro.
Thanks.
100 in y'all book and 100 in our book. Hello.
We basically just stripped off all the rotted wood and then put new roofing material and all back over it. Right now we're just in the process of putting new joists in and then putting the subfloor down. I just felt that the Lord was calling me. This is the second time I've been down here, and you know, I like doing it. And if I can help people out with what little skill I have, then I enjoy that.
You come down expecting to be a blessing, but you end up walking away blessed way more than what you ever expect. The need is here. The need is great, and just like in the Bible, the work is plenteous, but the laborers are very few.
Oh, my experience after Katrina in the Superdome was like oh man, I can't express how I really felt. Being in the dome, seeing what was really going on outside of the dome. You got about 1,000 of people struggling for their lives, looking for help, but we never had help.
When we got to the Superdome, somewhere along the line, I don't know, I lost my family. I took off and I thought they were behind me, but they weren't. So I found myself in a lake of water all by myself. And well, I got excited. And the water was like chin length to me. And there's some little trees. If you go over to South Cleveland Bridge, you can see little trees in the Superdome yard. So I just kind of stood there, and I tell you, I held on to that little tree. And I just knew I was gonna drown because there was nobody around me. And I just stood there and I told God to send me an angel. I said, God, send me an angel. And let me tell you, he sent me an angel. He sent me an angel. This tall, young white guy came right up to me. He said, you need some help. I didn't answer him. I just grabbed him. And I was holding on to dear life. And he hooked his arm around me and brought me out of the water. Well, as he brought me, I felt my feet hit the pavement. And I went to turn to really give him a hug. And he weren't there.
You can see these houses just, you know, you got four, one, two, some of them are doubles, so you got 5, you got 6 spots where people could be living that are just unoccupied right here in this one corner. And it just goes to show you that the people here are forgotten. The Ninth Ward has been forgotten. And there's places in New Orleans that have been forgotten because they just don't think it's worth it. They don't think the people's worth it. But as an organization, we think New Orleans is worth it. We think the people who live here matter.
You know, tens of thousands of houses still are not rebuilt. And for every house you see that's not rebuilt, that represents a family who has not been able to return. There were 105,000 houses that flooded inside of the city of New Orleans. To date, at most 50% of those have been rebuilt. But you've got neighborhoods, some neighborhoods, they're still only 10% recovered. And for the people who are living there, their neighbors are basically, rats and chickens living in, rotted out houses. And what made New Orleans so special before the storm was how deep the community roots were here. In order for that to, continue to survive, the people have to be able to come back home.
The only job I can find is right here where I'm making it now, from McDonald's. And I'm still struggling, trying to raise 4 kids and a wife. And it's hard, it's real hard.
1 John talks about if love doesn't have works behind it, it's not really love. And so we're an organization that mobilizes people to be able to put their faith into action and to demonstrate Christ's love in tangible ways to people who have needs like what you see behind me, houses that need put back together, other needs, but we're also an organization that believes that in conjunction with that there has to be proclamation of the gospel.
I met a lot of friends here, and a lot of them is sad because they don't have nowhere to go. They don't have no family to visit them and everything. It's really sad, And I goes around, I roll my chair all around and talk to different ones and try to help where I can. So one girl I told, I said, well, I'll be going home when they finish my place.